own ability to speak in public is a great undertaking. And I really and truly admire all of you for taking the time out to do it. I know how difficult that can be. I also know one other thing that's really, really important, and that is that a lot of times people say, well, what's the secret to public speaking? So now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. One of the things that I have realized over the course of my career has been the fact that one of the things that a lot of people do is that they focus on what it is that they're going to say, and forget that what is important is not necessarily what you're going to say, but how are you going to say it. Great example. In 2008, Barack Obama had a wonderful campaign, right? Can anybody remember anything he said? All of us, most of us can remember one thing. He did say, yes, we can. Right? Interesting part about that is, guess what? He stole that. That was stolen from Dolores Horta. Let's go back. We think that it's just a phenomenon with Barack Obama. It wasn't. Let's go back to Martin Luther King. You might remember what he said. I have a dream. I have a dream. Need to let you know. He also stole that. Stole that from a Dr. Prathia Hall. And she stole it from the Bible. From Psalms 30, verse 5 or whatever. So I said that to say that it really wasn't about what people said. It was more about how they said it, how they delivered it, how it made you feel when you heard what they said. And that's the secret of public speaking. So I don't focus on what I say, because I don't remember it after I get finished, and you probably won't remember it either. But much more importantly is that, man, he really said it well. Over the course of my career, I've learned that there have been several different speaking types that I've had to learn. In learning those, it requires different skills. Now, there are those that speak and have the things written down. That's very good for when you have to do something that requires knowing about somebody or talking about somebody that you don't know what the heck they are, what they did or anything. Write that down so you can read it. Then there's also the time when you have to speak in public, but it's at a meeting. Now, that's one of the more difficult ones for me. And the reason why it is difficult for me is because of the fact that that requires that you have to listen intently, so that once you do begin to speak, you know what you're speaking about. So that's tough. You've got to really pay attention. And the other one is, what they do on the campaign trail and what they do on a lot of other instances where you give the same speech all the time, so you don't have to worry. You always kind of know what you're going to say. And all you have to do is grab a couple of note cards or something, because you have to talk about some people or some specific things, so you put them on note cards. I found that each and every one of those is not really difficult
to do.
No, I just got shocked because somebody just called me that I haven't talked to in months. And so